Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'll show you how I made this real simple and easy carrot cake. So first off, I started by whisking 2 eggs. Yeah, you want to whisk it until it's fluffy. Whisk it really well. It takes about 2 minutes. And when that's done, you want to add your sugar and also whisk for another 2 minutes. And you want to whisk it until the sugar dissolves. And that's followed by some vegetable oil. And if you don't have vegetable oil, you can replace it with some melted butter. But then melted butter or vegetable oil makes it really easy, to combine your ingredients. And after that, I threw in my milk and I mixed it all together to combine it again. Now you want to mix it very well until it's combined, and you want to do this gently. And after that, I threw in my dry ingredients. So you see I worked with my wet ingredients first, and then I sieved in my dry ingredients. So I started with the flour, baking powder, and my salt. So I sieved all of this together. Sieving your flour or the dry ingredients basically helps to get rid of any lump while you're baking. So when that's done, I added my fresh nutmeg, freshly grated nutmeg, and my cinnamon. Guys, the combination of these two in any sort of cooking, it's amaze balls. Like, you literally want to lick whatever it is you're making. But hey, don't lick the cake batter, okay? So as you can see, I'm just gently combining my batter. You can see me scraping down the sides of the bowl each time I do so. This is to ensure that you incorporate every flour in the bowl. So you want to be really gentle, okay? Take your time, and if you have a hand mixer, you can use that as well. I don't have one, so normally I use my hands to mix my cake batter. So you can see that the cake batter looks smooth. If you have some lumps in there, that's fine. So after that, I threw in my vanilla extract and my freshly grated carrots. Guys, always check the description for the exact measurements of the ingredients I used. Again, you want to fold in the grated carrots gently. You don't need to rush to do this. You don't need to do it fast. Just be gentle with the cake batter. Right now it's like a baby, so you need to treat it as such, okay? So when that's done, I lined my 6x4-inch cake pan with some oil and some parchment paper, and then I threw in my cake batter in there. And at this point, my oven was preheating at 180 degrees for about 20 minutes, okay? So after throwing that in my cake pan, I tapped it 2 times to remove air bubbles. Always do this, guys, so you don't end up with tiny little air pockets when you're baking. So after that, I took it to the oven to bake for 25 minutes at 180 degrees. Then I let it cool for some minutes, about 20 minutes, before I wrapped it with my cling film. Guys, always let your cake rest before you wrap it with your cling film, because sometimes it's too hot to handle, and sometimes you might end up with a slimy cake, and you don't want that. So let it cool down first before you wrap with your cling film. And then wrapping it with cling film helps to retain the moisture in, so you always have a yummy cake. Guys, if you got to this point in this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And then I topped this off with some buttercream icing, and it was absolutely delicious. See ya.